cautious. This is a live presentation. I want us to have a short conversation. I'm also testing this microphone. So if you can hear me, please put in the comment section that you can hear me. You can also request to be in this live video. But I want us to have a very short conversation about um, alumni, like the title of this live, Alumni Time. You see, about 5 months ago, I had a conversation with the head prefect from Wesley Girls, a Hunterman. That's Wesley Girls, Cape Coast, a Hunterman, St. Louis, Accra Wesley Girls, and yeah, another school, did Fuakobi and Pimoso. And then I was asking them how we can build a strong alumni system for our schools. Yeah. But now, sometimes people complete school and then they decide that they will never go back to their conversation we are having now. Why do people complete school? And then for years, after 5 years, 10, 15, 20 years, they say they would never, hey, Cynthia Robert, 1, 2, please, if you show up here, let me know the school you attended. Put it in the comment section. I also share this live video. And I want us to be having live. This is the only way I can get you to participate in everything that is happening on High Schools Africa. So I have done the setting in such a way that you can choose to be live. Okay. When King Edu said Fiasek, please, if you show up here, then you put your school there so that we get to know the school you attended. But now, it's an interactive conversation. Why do people complete school and choose not to go back to their alma mater again? They complete school 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. They say they will not go back to the school again. Why? I don't understand. Sometimes I say, do you know why it's so important? Like this conversation is so important. When I get into some of the schools, some schools they have really strong alumni system. Like they are really awesome. Things are happening in the school. And some of the schools too, everything is like beans. Hey, school they go away about 20 years, 30, 40 years, but nothing is happening in that school. Charlie, why? Why? Is it that the people who schools don't make it in life? But I do understand that some of these people too are highly successful. So why do people go to school, go through the school system, the school that will make you, and then after you get something, you get a place to be in the society, and then you say that you're not going back to the school again. What constitutes some of those things? Those are some of the things I want to know. Please put it in the comment section if you have an idea why people choose not to go back to their alma mater again. Put it in the comment and don't be shy. If you want to be on a live video, request that you want to be on a live video and let's have a conversation. If you make this live video so that you can come live and come and share your uh, opinion. You say mostly happens when you don't get involved from school days. I think that is true because people are so anti-so. A bit more school, they think it's very interesting. When you get into the school, it feels like, oh, you are just going. You think the school is an entity on its own, and you're also an entity on your own, and then you are just going through a school like you don't see yourself to be part of the school. You see, when you show up at first, it mostly feels like you are not part of the school. Oh, okay. School no new, my school no more. My school no, and I'm in the school. Oh, like I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So just like our brother just said, people don't see themselves to be part of the school. You see, they don't see themselves to be part of the school. They see it's like they are strangers. They are just passing through. Nti ɔno ɔhyɛ wo nyinaa no, ne yɛma nka wɔawie no wɔafie ɔkɔ. And it is some of these things are also the reason why when you are in school and maybe a certain teacher or housemaster, house mistress, whatever it is, you do something and then you don't like it, you can hold it, you can grasp it, like take a hold of it and put it in your mind and say that, hey, I'm not coming back to this school again. You see, sometimes when please share this stream, I beg you, share this video. We have to get to a certain, like Kofi Chum will say that. Kofi Chum will say that we have to let this channel share this. 15 people are watching. Please share this video on your timeline and let people come. We have to have all the experience that I've gathered, all the information that I've gathered, roaming the schools. I want us to now start talking them out. Because platforms, they are spoiling people. You see, there are so many platforms that the youth have subscribed to, and those platforms are actually not impacting the youth in a positive manner. You see, and we have to be, all of us, we have to come together and become very concerned about this because it is so important. You see, if we don't try to come together to share our voice now and then build a force field and make sure that we are actually on a course and we are actually apt for a change. It will be better no for see of so let's propagate a good agenda. Please share this stream. Okay. So Linda, Adosa Adonti Senior High School. Okay, that's where you are from. Fine. But the conversation is, why do people choose not to go back to their alma mater again? Because there are some schools that they too, the student that they have back in back during their time in the school, teachers who quit them, who did things that to them that they didn't like. They had house masters and mistresses who did things to them that they didn't like. But these people actually still subscribe to the school that they have to go by. Unlike these people, Shama Senior High School, anytime I go there, you go and see that some of the old students will be there. Some will be helping the cadet. Some will be helping the football. They've completed school and gone on, but they will come back to the school and then they will start helping the school. See, we don't have to take it lightly. It is that serious. Maybe you are an alumni, like for you are done with school, you've gone and all that. So you feel like, of course, when we come into the real world, work stress also sometimes prevent us, don't give us the maximum concentration to focus on this, to even start thinking about our school. We need to get a job. We need to start paying bills. We need to do a whole lot of things for our family. So sometimes we don't want to consider the school. But you see, it is very important that we pay attention to the school because in that institution is where people are coming out to. Please, can you hear the sound? I want to know if this sound is working. The exchange program, we stopped the exchange program because we broke the sound. The sound spot is here. See, that's why we stopped the exchange program. But we've ordered a new and I'm using it to do the live video. So I don't know if you can hear it clearly. Is it nice? Can you hear it? Put it in the comment section. Fantasy School for an exchange program. Yes, I can't wait to go back to that school very soon. But now let's share idea why people, you have to request to be in a live video. I don't want to, you see why I've come live? Because I want to see you. I don't want you to be just like you are up to build a community. So hit on the video call button. There is an option where you can call and then I'll accept it here and your face will come and everybody will watch you. Then we can have a meaningful conversation. That is what I want these live videos to be like. So 9 people are here. Please, somebody should press the video call and then call, and let's have a conversation about alumni. Why people choose not to go back to their school again. Okay, TJ Musa says loud and clear. Amazing. Hmm. So why do people choose not to go back to their school again after they complete school? Esther, Ashi, since you completed school, have you gone back to your school before? Maybe you see, when you go there, it's not about going to give the school money. No, over there in your school, there could be choir where you think you are so much vested in, it happens that they need a headmaster and they don't get a head who is an alumni of the school. They sometimes they don't accept it. They get angry. They protest that whoever that wants to head their school should be an old student of, because Danny microphone, they know they can actually stand in to defend the school. They can actually bring out the best of out of the school. I was a chorister, and that was when I realized myself. And please, I want you to be on video. I realized myself and ability because of the responsibility I took up way back in school. That became my motivation to go back to. Yeah. So, so you see, there is a lot you can do to support your school. You have to get this kind of mindset that the people that are, because habits that you develop in your teen years really matter. It's like they will stick with you for the rest of your life, or it will be harder to break them when you are older. So put it at the back of your mind that we want to change Ghana, or we want to change Africa. The only way to attempt that is in the schools. We have to start from the schools. So you have to first get that mindset that the people in this school, this is the only opportunity I can have access, the only medium I can have access to about 1,000 human beings and impact on their lives. You are part of that school. So you can walk into that school at any time and then say, just influence them positively. There are some people who are in there, they don't know what they are doing. Peer pressure, a whole lot of BS happening in the school. But when you show up in there and you say certain things to the student, that out of that 1,000 people in the school, you will be able to save like 13 people, 100 people, 50 people will hear what you said, and that will be a turning point for their life. And then they will start thinking, right, if they were going left, they will start coming right. You see, so that's the kind of mindset we need to cultivate. We have to get that we have to get that kind of mindset and involve ourselves actively in our Mary Mafro. He says that I think the alumni do not go back to their school because maybe it could be the bed bugs, the way they were treated when they were students. How can you say you are not going back to school because of bed bugs? The bed bugs in Wale Kwekwa Mary, you are not going to sleep there. We're just going to see what is happening. We're just going to inspire people, talk to a few people, inspire them. That's it. It's not that you are going there and you important because of what maybe was done to you when you were in the school. Something could have might have been done to you when you were in school, but it was just one person. Maybe it was from a headmistress, maybe a housemaster, or a housemistress, or a teacher. A teacher did something to you, and then you have put it in your heart that because of what this teacher did, I would never. If I sometimes we are even in a hurry to finish school and go. You see, you are in a hurry to finish to complete school and go because of what so and so person did. I will never come back to this school again. But you are just making, you are just letting one person, just one person. If this one parent back on or retirement, the person might have gone on retirement. The house mistress, the whatever housemaster, the headmaster, whoever that did whatever they did to you, that made you make that decision. They might have gone on retirement, and then because of that, you say you're not going back. So I think we have to live beyond that kind of thinking because it happened to all of us in the school. They did a whole lot of things to us, and we said it in our mind that me, when I'm done with school, go back, no weapon, like no weapon, literally no weapon. But no, you see, they say when good people keep their mouth shut, then evil will continue to prevail. Because for evil people, every day they are perpetrating it. They don't sleep. There's a Bible quote for that. It said they will never sleep, they will never eat or drink or sleep until they've caused an atrocity. They've made sure that something bad has been they've created something that will destroy. You see, so if you and I can offer something good and then we choose not to talk about it or do something, then what kind of society are we going to find ourselves in? You see, so that's it. A lot has happened to you, to you back in high school, but you have to find time and go back. Like seriously, you need to find time and go back and see things that are happening there. Inspire people, talk to people. That's the only way out you can speak. You can pass a certain knowledge, good knowledge to the people, so that they can also keep passing on from one generation to another. If we don't do that and we relax in our corner and say that, oh, Miss Kunyo, oh, what was school that? Hey, I want to meet you at school, oh, but when was the last time you went there? You don't even know. So it's like you are an entity on your own, and the school is also an entity on its own. Until I have never been to my school since I completed, but I have an alumni year group which I joined, which I want to read this, which I joined, and we have executives who visit the school and bring feedback, which sometimes we contribute to support. That is very beautiful, Esther. But see, if you walk there all by yourself, if you take the pain to go there and visit the school one time, there is a different effect it will have on you. Trust me, it is good to be part of the alumni system. And one person will go back there and watch things and then bring back, come and tell you things that this is what is happening there. Very nice. But all by yourself, when you take the pain and go there and see things that are happening there, it will be a whole different feeling for you altogether and a motivation for you altogether. You at that moment, what will happen is when they start talking about the school, you will be able to talk about it in a manner that the rest of your friends who have not been there will talk about. You see, it will have a whole different effect on you. So you have to consider being there. Of course, people have busy schedules and all that, but try, take time, and then make that step and go and see what is happening there and see how you don't have to go there with money in an envelope and say, I'm going to give this one to administration, I'm going to give this one to so person. No, you're going there with the knowledge that you have to go and inspire students and then see what is happening there and see what you can collectively do there. I'm going 20 minutes on this and it's already 20 minutes. So think that's it for now.